The Wish of Serra Escura, Brazil's most terrifying black magic curse. Far away, deep in the dense Amazonian jungles of Brazil, lives a village that no map dares to mark, Serra Escura. Once it was a thriving community where families lived off the land, fishing the dark rivers and worshipping their ancestors. But today it stands in rain, shadowed by Venus, trees, and silence. The cross began more than a century ago. The wish of Sarah Escura. In the year 1903, a woman named Isadora Moria lived at the edge of the village. People feared her because she was different. Her eyes glowed yellow in the dark, and they spoke in a whisper that made even the bravest man tremble. She was said to practice Macumba, a dark branch of black magic rooted in African ritual, mixed with native Amazonian sorcery. Isadora could predict deaths before they happened, so could summon storms during harvest and command snakes to slither into people's home. Rumors spread that she had made a pact with the devil himself, offering her soul for forbidden powers. The villagers wanted her gone. One night during a scared festival dragged her into the central square. Stars lit the air, drums stopped, and everyone watched as the witch was tied to a wooden pole. Children hid behind their mothers, priests clasped their crosses, and men crossed her name. But Isadora did not scream, she laughed. As the flames rose around her, she shouted in Portuguese, "Eu não moro, eu renasco no sangue de beques," which means, "I do not die, I will be reborn in your blood." When her body climbed into ashes, and the wind cried her laughter across the jungle, the first sings of the cross. Within days, animals in the forest began acting strange. Birds flew in circles until they fell dead. The rivers turned black at night, and fishermen who went to catch piranhas never come back. Children spoke of a woman in white with glowing eyes who called their names for the trees. By the second week, villagers began to vanish, hunters went missing, families awake to find red handprints scammed on their doors. Some villagers climbed to see handless fingers wandering at night, knocking on windows. Terrified, the survivors abandoned Serra Escura, but as they feel this sorrow, they cold still hear Isadora's voice whispering, "Voces nunca escaparo," which means you will never escape. The university expedition, the Lars of Serra Escura, may have remained a ghost story until 1995. Three university students from Rio Janeiro, Lucas, Mariana, and Daniel, decided to investigate the curse. They brought with them cameras, tape recorders, and notebooks. Make a documentary about the wish of Serra Escura. The journey was brutal. The jungle was thick, alive with insects and shadows. Strange things happened from the very first night. Their compass spun wildly, their foot rotted overnight. Mariana woke up screaming, climbing. She saw a woman pulling her hair in her dreams. On the third day, the found in ruins of Serra Escura, the village was silent, overgrown with roads and veins, houses collapsing into the earth. But in the center stood one structure still intact, a stone altar, signed black as if soaked with blood. Daniel recorded everything on camera. In the footage, Mariana stands near the altar, running her fingers across strange carvings. She whispers almost as if processed, "Ila nunca foi embora," which means she never left. That night at El Hall broke loose, the night of terror. The tape showed flickering images, shadows moving without bodies. A woman's laughter echoing in the trees. Lucas screaming as he was dragged into the darkness by unseen hand. Only Daniel survived, but when authorities found him, he was sitting under the altar, rocking back and forth, muttering the same words, Ila voltou, which means, she has returned. Daniel was institutionalized in a psychiatric hospital. He never recovered. The present day, The Brazilian government declared Serra Escura a restricted zone and blocked all access. But thrill seekers, paranormal investigator, and called whispers still snacking. Most river return. Locals say the cross has spread beyond Serra Escura. Drivers on remote roads climb to see a woman in white waving for help, only to vanish when approached. Fishermen speak of rivers turning red under the moon, and sometimes in distant towns, children wake up screaming, saying a woman whispered their name from the shadow. The legend continues. Isadora Moria is no longer just a memory. She is eternal, feeding on fear, blood, and lost souls. Her cross in the jungle's heartbeat, and her laughter in the wind that never dies. And if you ever travel near the dark corners of Brazil's Amazon, remember this: don't answer the whisper that calls your name, because the wish is still